Shalom, shalom. Yeah, man, I was going through it last week, boy. Sicker than sick. Really wasn't sick. It was my throat, man. I couldn't talk. I couldn't eat. I think I done lost 5, 10 pounds last week. It was crazy. Then I was having technical difficulties. They doing something in the ground over here with the wires, so technical difficulties. So yeah, but so Lord willing, this week I my throat to hold up. I couldn't talk, but so once again we out. Before I get started, I'm gonna say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Mahashir, Yahweh, Mahashir, Rakakadash. Salute to the men out there teaching the fullness of the scriptures in these times, to the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad, unlike it to a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations, and to the remnant, men, women, children, shalom, right? So yeah, once again, out here through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, to bring out the truth to you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American, and speckled bird Israelite foreigners that will be scattered into all nations, that will be looking like the other nations. So you can't just go off of parents. And so, you see some of the things that's going on in the different issues or situations that's arising with different brothers or whatever the case may be, man. Hey, man, just push, man. All we can do is try not to make mistakes over and over again. Try to just push, man. Certain stuff, we know what we doing. You know what we doing. So yeah, so I'm gonna start out with that Isaiah. Get a couple, then we get started. Isaiah 58 and 1. Isaiah chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. Yeah, cry aloud. Cry aloud to those that got an ear. If any man have an ear, let him hear. So one of the things that you see is this FDA. You're not FDA. You're not a full-blooded American or foundational black American, whatever the case is. If your parents came over, if your ancestors go back to the slave trade, you could be either one northern kingdom that came over here prior to the slave trade, or you could be southern kingdom that came over here. So either case, you're an Israelite. You're an Israelite. And even going off of the color black, I think it was in 17 something or 1800, they just started using the term white and black here. And so they took a lot of Native Americans. You had Native Americans that was just as black, had just as much melanin as the so-called Africans at that time, the enslaved Africans. And so they reclassify everybody according to their skin. The white man was white, and no matter how he sound, if he had a certain color, he was a black man. But my people reject knowledge, though. Let's see. We're gonna go next. Oh, let's get that Jeremiah. Let's get that Jeremiah. Yeah, man, my throat was killing me, man. Yo, I couldn't swallow. I couldn't eat. I couldn't drink no juice, water. Even just waking up and just swallowing like that was killing. My throat was on fire, like burning. Let's go. Yeah, let's start at 1 and jump down. Point is further down, though. Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 1. If thou wilt return, O Israel, saith the Lord, return unto me, and if thou wilt put away thine abomination out of my sight, then shalt thou not remove, and thou shalt swear the Lord liveth, and truth and judgment and righteousness, and the nations shall bless themselves in him, and he and him, and in him shall they glory. Yeah. All nations, when Israel is right, the planet gonna be right, the trees gonna be right, the air gonna be right again. And so all nations gonna benefit from a righteous rulership. What it said, Proverbs 29, Proverbs 29. Yeah, Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So yeah, when Israel the righteous is in rulership, the people gonna rejoice. Even if it's something that they go off, the other nations go off and they do something, they still gonna be judged in righteousness. It's gonna be a way for them to correct their errors. They're not gonna make a mistake because they disagree with something that was said or done or whatever. A bomb gonna hit them. Yeah, they gonna get hit with plagues, but they ain't gonna have to worry about towns and cities being destroyed and all of that stuff like that. Got another one. Back that up. Let's go. So Israel just we gotta get it together. Once we get it together, the Lord will get us right. We won't fully be, you see brothers go, why the nation of Israel can't come together and this and that. Nation ain't gonna come together. 2/3, the whole nation of Israel ain't gonna come together on this side. Slocky, let me go ahead and hold that. Yep, hold that right there. The nation of Israel ain't gonna come together. You see that's one of the things you see constantly online. Hey man, it's gonna be division. It's gonna be division. Whole nation of Israel is not gonna come together. They not gonna agree. The leadership ain't gonna do it. Whether you telling and speaking the truth or whatever, the different leaderships of the camps, they not gonna fall in line and be like, oh well, we gonna follow the apostles or we gonna follow this one. They not gonna do that. Even the different camp leaders not gonna do it. So sitting around wondering, that's gonna come in the kingdom, man. Let's go Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 10 and 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. So Job 9 and 24. Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So right now, the rulership of the earth is wicked. So most of the people, especially if you doing well in this society, you're going to have to be wicked. Maybe not as wicked as the rulership, but you not going, just like they say, you not going to go to Hollywood and get in there and be successful and unscathed. You're going to have to do something. You're going to have to do something. You're going to have to give a part of yourself that you don't want to give. You're going to have to compromise yourself. You're going to have to do that, man. Hey, Shalom, Shalom, man. Y'all by Shem, y'all Shabbat. Yeah, man, last week, man, my throat was killing me. And so I was trying to last. And then when the camera, the phone started doing that buffering shit, and it did it for about 5 minutes. I said, man, that must be the Lord telling me to go ahead and take it in. And I went in the crib, man. I went to bed about 4 o'clock last Saturday. I don't think I got out the bed till Tuesday sometime. I think Tuesday I finally got out of the bed, man. Word, it was crazy. I think they spraying shit in the air, man. But like I said, I've had sore throats and I never had nothing like that before. I wasn't throwing up. I had body aches and all of that. I think they spraying shit in the air, man. And then right after you finish getting sick, you get over that. Now this week it's the green pollen on top of your vehicles. Look like green snow. You gonna have to deal with that for 2 weeks. More coughing and choking and sneezing and all this shit. That go back to this rulership, man. Back to this rulership. Things that should be for your benefit. Nature, the trees, everything is against water. You stop in the woods, you see a stream running, you supposed to be able to bend down and take 2 hands and get some water like this. You do that now, you might end up with diarrhea, man. Some type of bacterial infection. You go to a lake and jump in the water, you're going to end up with some type of bacterial infection. Gangrene, they got to cut off your leg and shit. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 verse 3. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. That is the point. That is the point. So look, you were just Black Lives Matter, so now the new thing is FBA, Foundational Black Americans, FBA, I'm foundational. You're not gonna carve out nothing for you of any value righteously in this place. You're not gonna do it. It's not gonna be done here. You could change the name, you could change leadership, whatever you want. You're not gonna find nothing here, nothing of value in this place, man. Job 9 and 24. Got another one that popped up. Daniel chapter 4 and yeah, 17. Daniel chapter 4 verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and to the demand by the word of the holy ones, who's out here what? Crying aloud. The holy ones. And Lord willing, I'm of that number, man. That's all I'm focused on. All I'm focused on, just keep looking, keep teaching, keep watching. Lord willing, when the sky crack open, I'm chosen. But if not, I'm going to take enjoyment in seeing this place realize that this time is up. Dame time, when the Lord cracked the sky, when the Lord cracked the sky, that's going to be the Lord saying it's dame time. It's dame time, it's the fourth quarter, shit over with, man. Like one of the wrestlers, when they get ready to do the finishing maneuver, they get up, Batista, you get up and hit you with the boom, it's over. That's going to be the Lord saying this place is over, man. This matter is by decree of the watchers to the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth to whosoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men. He set up over it the basis of men. So going back to it, the rulership right now is the basis of men. Where they popping little kids in their head for their adrenaline. Got a little catchy little name for it, adrenochrome. Allegedly. You can order little kids online. You got the so-called people of the Lord, so-called chosen people of the Lord. They holy priests, they rabbis. After they circumcise little baby boys, they put their mouth on them to suck the blood till the blood stop and all of this. Kids getting sick, kids passing away from that, and you can't even speak of. This is the rulership that we have right now. Even seen a little small hat comedian the other day. He's supposed to be a comedian. He telling jokes about little Palestinian little kids, and babies, and this and that, and the situation that they dealing with. But let you say anything about them, you get cancer. You get cancer. Donald Trump, with all that shit he running his mouth, he get in there, he's still giving money to Israel. He's still giving billions to Israel. They still bombing up shit. Yeah, he concerned about Russia and Ukraine, but what about Israel and Palestine? Doing the same thing. It's been going on longer. It's more brutal. And it's one-sided. It's a one-sided thing, situation. But nobody is saying no. Why? Because the rulership of this place, man. Let's get back to it. Jeremiah. Start at Jeremiah 16, 4 and 16. Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 16. The watchers from a far country. Make ye mention to the nations, behold, published against Jerusalem, that watchers. Look, we was reading, right? In Daniel, this decree by the watchers, right? The holy word of the watchers, right? Make ye mention to the nations, behold, published against Jerusalem, that watchers have come from a far country, and give out their voice against the cities of Judah. Cry aloud, right? As keepers of a field are they against her round about, because she hath been rebellious against me, saith the Lord. Because she hath been rebellious against me. My people reject knowledge, man. They don't want to hear the truth of the scriptures. They don't want to hear that they not FBA. I'm not an Israelite. Charleston White, ignorant ass, man. F the Hebrew Israelites. You got clowns that make jokes talking about the Hebrew Israelites. You got so-called sisters online saying that the Hebrew Israelites, even if they march, which you shouldn't, ain't no fucking need for you to be marching. Ain't no purpose. You ain't gonna serve no purpose marching around with uniforms on, with fringes, shirts with fringes, t-shirts with fringes on, marching with weapons. You're not gonna solve nothing doing that. But even that to the side, who have they hurt? Who have IUIC hurt marching around and shit, and Christ is king, and who have they hurt? What lawn have they put a cross on and burnt? Burnt it. What church have they burnt down? What Edomite have they strung up just because they was an Edomite? Who have they done? What town Because the black Hebrew Israelites don't like the white man, what white town had the Hebrew Israelites seen and got bombs and dropped from planes and burnt it down like Black Wall Street? Where's that at? So how is the Hebrew Israelites just as bad as the KKK? Just as racist? How is that? Who have we hurt? Who have we hurt? Who have we lynched? Who have we skinned alive? Who have we red line district? What Hebrew Israelite bank that we have that we use it against a certain particular people? Where are these things at? Give me a list of them. Show them to me. But again, you still not, as an Israelite leader, all you doing is making your camp hot by doing stuff like that, by marching, by out there doing unnecessary stuff. Just go out there and teach. Take your ass home, man. Do a lesson. If the spirit on you to do a lesson, if you don't want to do a lesson, hit the highways, go teach. That's it, man. That's all you gotta do. Wait on the Lord, man. Lord said, wait on him. Jeremiah 4:18. Thy way and thy doings have procured these things unto thee. This is thy wickedness, because it is bitter, because it reached unto thine heart. My bowels, I am pained at my very heart. My heart maketh a noise in me. I cannot hold my peace, because thou hast heard, O my soul, the sound of the trumpet, the alarm of war. Destruction upon destruction is cried. This is the prophets, the men of the Lord, because the Israelites didn't want to act right. So the Lord sent his men against the Israelites to proclaim all these things, these bad and terrible things that's going to happen to you. And I'm here to tell you, screaming FBA, FBA, when the Lord cracked the sky, it's not going to help you. It's not going to save you. Yelling I'm a foundational black American is not going to help you. It's not going to help you. Knowing you a proud black man not going to save you. Oh, the sky crack open. Oh, it's not white boy Jesus. It's a so-called brother. Oh, I'm a black man too. That ain't going to save you. That is not going to save you. Destruction upon destruction is cried, for the whole land is spoiled. Suddenly are my tents spoiled, and my curtains in a moment. How long shall I see the standing and hear the sound of the trumpet? What is saying Proverbs, the first chapter? No, Amos. Shall the trumpet not be blown and the people afraid? I think it's Amos. Let me go there. Is it Amos? Yeah, I think it's Amos. Let me see. 992. Yep. Amos chapter 3 verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall they be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it? Yeah, going back to it. The Lord sent his men out here to declare to the nation of Israel, yo, hey man, this the situation. This what's going on. This why it's going on. And yo, some rough times is coming. And Daniel 12 say a time like never before is coming, man. A time like never before is coming, man. Daniel chapter 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. Huh? Let's read it again. And at that time, shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people Israel, and there shall be a time of trouble, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. A time of trouble like never before. This is what's coming, man. And being FBA ain't the key to get out of this time that's coming, man. This trouble that's coming, being an FBA, being a strong black American, be a melanated king, being a melanated goddess, none of these things is going to get you out of that, man. None of these things is going to get you out of there. Jeremiah 4:21. How long shall I see the standing and hear the sound of the trumpet? For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no understanding. To do good, but to do good, they have no knowledge. Yeah, man. So when it comes time to talk to the people, and everybody's so smart, so intelligent, even they got this new black politician chick. Some young chick, she went to a good school and a Catholic school. A school would cost $35,000 a year to go to the school, and you know what I'm saying, good parents. So she get into Congress, she get out there, now she run around acting like she from the hood. She's sequestered. Why? Because the rulership of this nation, of this place that she tap dancing for, they tell her, no, you can't come out here and you can't act and conduct and carry yourself a certain way. We want you to act and move like this. Then we'll push you. Then we gonna promote you. Because you gotta push these negative stereotypes towards the people. Voting ain't the way. You ain't gonna vote your way out of this. Democratic, Republican, that's not gonna get you out of this situation. Let's get that Jose. Let's keep reading though. Let's read a couple more before we move on. Jeremiah chapter 4:23. I beheld the earth, and lo, it was without form and void, and the heavens, and they had no light. I beheld the mountains, and lo, they trembled, and all the hills moved lightly. I beheld, and lo, there was no man, and all the birds of heaven were fled. I beheld, and lo, the fruitful place was a wilderness, and all the cities thereof were broken down at the presence of the Lord. There go the Paul. I seen that. I said, good, googly goo. Is a trumpet blown in the city and the people not be afraid? When is there evil done in a city and the Lord not having done it? We read that in Amos, right? Look, Jeremiah 4:26, I beheld and lo, the fruitful place was a wilderness, and all the cities thereof were broken down at the presence of the Lord, and by his fierce anger. For thus hath the Lord said, the whole land shall be desolate, yet will I not make a full end to the nation of Israel, to that seed, to his chosen. Set a mark upon the men and women that cry and sigh for all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof. For this shall the earth mourn, and the heavens above be black, because I have spoken it, I have purposed it, and I will not repent, neither turn back from it. Yeah, man. Once the Lord start, man, once the Lord start, what's the other thing going on? I'm reading the scripture right here. It's talking about 31. Jeremiah 4:31. For I have heard the voice as of a woman in travail, and the anguish as of her that bringeth forth her first child. The voice of the daughter of Zion that bewaileth herself, that spreadeth her hands, saying, woe is me now, for my soul is weary because of murderers. I was thinking about that situation with the Houston rapper. The Houston rapper that got killed at the deleted at the gas station, not the gas station, the car wash. He got deleted at the car wash with his 5-year-old daughter. And so, they said that all of the different rumors that they said that happened, maybe one of his homeboys stuck up a dice game, or he had some problems with another dude that warned him about going to the car wash. You can't go to a car wash, or this or that or whatever, and everything like this. My people's is rough, man. My people's is rough. 2 shooters get out, and the way you could see the way his door was open like this, so you could tell he already had finished washing his car. So he was vacuuming, the door was open. You had to be able to see that it was a little girl, a 5-year-old little girl. They don't care though. Running down on the ops, my ops, my ops, my ops. The curses is heavy on my people, man. Curses is heavy on my people. I just had a scripture I thought about. Okay, yeah, let's get that. Let's start Ezekiel 21, Ezekiel chapter 21 and 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face toward Jerusalem, and drop thy word toward the holy places, and prophesy against the land of Israel, and say to the land of Israel, thus saith the Lord, behold, I am against thee. This is the Lord telling his man. Yeah, prophesy against Mount Seir, prophesy against the other nations. prophesy against the enemies of Israel, but also prophesy against Israel too. Jeremiah 21:3, and of Israel, thus saith the Lord, behold, I am against thee. I will draw forth my sword out of his sheath, and I will cut off from thee the righteous and the wicked. Seeing then that I will cut off from thee the righteous and the wicked, therefore shall my sword go forth out of his sheath against all flesh from south to north, against all flesh from south to north. And you look at the state, again, you look at the state of things. I seen 3 chicks in their 20s. The one chick in the back, she drunk or whatever, and I guess she was throwing up. So the chick in the back, the chick driving, she fall out the car on the highway, don't stop, don't nothing. Her friend fall out the car on the highway. She just drive off and leave her there. Then instead of going to the police station and saying, yo, my friend fell out, I don't know where she at, or she could be on the highway, she go to the police station, try to lie first. Then before police found the friend. So then now she leaving, coming back, she see police out there, she still don't try to stop and say, yo, did you find my friend? Whoop-de-whoop-whoop-whoop-whoop-whoop. And so she go back and try to lie again to police about her friend falling. The friend is dead now. The friend done fell out the car, drunk, is dead now on the side of the highway. The friend online, don't care, don't show no remorse or whatever. She got, I think they said 90 days for that. She was facing reckless, leaving the scene, causing some shit like that. They charged her where she could get 5 years. She got 90 days. She don't even care. Chick, no remorse. They care nothing about it. They in their 20s. Like, how you don't care about your friend in her 20s? 3 young ladies out and your friend fall out the truck. And you just leave her on the side of the road to die. And that doesn't even sound right. Like, she said, oh, I didn't know she fell out the truck. And I'm like, how you don't know your friend that's in the back seat? It got in a 4-door joint. How you don't know your friend fall out the back seat? She gone now. And you don't even care. No apology to the family, no nothing, no nothing. Crazy. Ezekiel 21:8. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord, say, a sword is sharpened, and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contendeth the rod of the sun as every tree, and he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give into the hand of the slayer. Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon my thigh. It shall be upon my people, man. My people Israel. Why? Because my people are wicked too. Jeremiah? Yeah, there you go. We can start up here though. Jeremiah 5:20. Declare this in the house of Jacob and publish it in Judah. Jeremiah 5:20. 21. Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. Fear ye not me, saith the Lord? Fear ye not me, saith no. Israel don't fear the Lord. Israel think their ways are higher than the Lord. I'm a foundational black American. That's higher than the Lord. I'm sexy red. I'm a movie star. I'm a drill rapper. I'm higher than the Lord. I wear a Jesus piece and a cross. I'm higher than, I'm covered, I'm good. God know my heart. Nigga have on a Jesus piece and a cross and go do a hit. Go do a drill. And the drill rappers going to do a drill mean they going to go out and try to shoot somebody. Run down on they op. I'm going to do a drill. '23. But this people have a revolting and a rebellious heart. But this people, Jeremiah 5:23. But this people have a revolting and a rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone. Neither say they in their heart, let us now fear the Lord. Neither say they in their heart, let us now fear the Lord, our power that giveth rain, both former and latter in his season. He reserveth unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest. Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that set of snares. They set a trap. They catch men. Yeah. Among my people are found wicked men, man, and women. Another situation I seen, I think this one was in Ohio. Might be wrong. Could have been Michigan. Michigan or Ohio. Young dude, 20 years old. He got 2 jobs. But him and his girlfriend break up. So he get a new car, working his 2 jobs. He get a new car. He pull up to her and they get in the car. And so she end up unalive, shot in the head. Found in his car. So the next day, after they find her, he show up to the precinct and say, oh, it was a mistake. He had the gun in the car, and she picked it up, taking a picture, and she popped herself. Right? That's the first thing that he said. So now, they let him out, back and forth. So, but the cops made a mistake. They didn't read him his rights. So now the confession that he made, he took that away. So now he only got 5 years, but he had to make a deal because they wasn't going to be able to get him. So he didn't make a new statement till he got the deal. So after he got the deal, he said, we was in the car and I pulled the gun out and I put it to her head and I was just playing around and it went off. He got 5 years for that. I think he got 5 to 10. He only had to do 5 with 5 years probation. So he could, how much time he was in, he ain't even gonna spend, probably won't even do 5 years in jail. Crazy times we living in, man. Crazy times we living in. That's because the Lord is turning up, man. The Lord is turning up, man. You can watch them shows on you see them shits on the internet all day. People getting unalived, chicks, babies, women, mothers, fathers, sons, daughters. You see that shit all day on the internet. The Lord not playing with y'all, man. Not playing with us. Let's get that. Jose, let's get that. Let's get that. A lot of my people, though, they comfortable here. If you told them right now you want the kingdom or you want to stay here, just get a nice house and a good crib. You got a house and a car and a good job. They say stay here. That's what they would say. Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, you children of Israel. For the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood touching blood. So you'll have a situation like, what's the one? You got the whether it's the Papoose and Remy situation. What's the other one? Amon Shumper and his wife, ex-wife Tiana, or whatever the hell her name is, or whatever. You won't have situations like that going on in the kingdom. If the husband is still alive, she's still married, man. Oh, they divorced and this and that, and you with another man, woman, and all that. You ain't gonna have none of that in the kingdom, man. Ain't going on in the kingdom. The shit that's acceptable here, man, is ridiculous, man. The shit that's acceptable here. Chick leave, she just want to move on to, I outgrew him, so she moves, she get her another man and this and that, and post it up and talk shit and everybody proud. It's just a situation where, you know, and lead to situations. Seen a husband not too long ago deleted the wife and the new man, and her ex-wife and her new man and this shit. I should just breed that type of energy, man. Hosea 4:6. For my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. As they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore will I change their glory unto shame. We supposed to be this place was created, the earth was created for the Israelites to be in rulership. But because we went off, now the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The basis of men is in rulership. Hey sis, I see. The basis of The basis of men is in rulership, and now we suffer. The whole place is suffering. And we're not going to get right until we come back to the Lord, man. Hosea 4:8. They eat up the sin of my people, and they set their heart on their iniquity, and they set their heart on their iniquity. Everything that's evil is postponed. BBLs, this culture of for the women, all of a sudden, it didn't used to be like that. I'm old enough to remember when black women was against plastic surgery. I remember when it was frowned upon. Now, if you was to tell a woman that, yo, don't do this, or why'd you do this, or this, or that, or you don't need no BBL, or whatever the case may be, you're the one that's wrong. You're the one that's wrong. Nah, Hosea 4:9, and there shall be like people, like priests, and I will punish them for their ways and reward them of their doings. And there shall be like people, like priests, and I will punish them for their ways and reward them for their doings. For they shall eat and not have enough, they shall commit whoredom and shall not increase, because they have left off to take heed from the Lord. Because they have left off to take heed from the Lord. Yeah. Let's go Ezekiel 28 and 21. Ezekiel chapter 28 and 21. Scratch my face. But if the wicked will turn from all his sins that he hath committed, and keep all my statutes, and do that which is lawful and right, he shall surely live, he shall not die. So yeah. Oh, the Lord's statutes, commandments is done away with. That's you know, the Constitution out-trumped this. Out-trumped the scriptures. Oh, that was in the past. The Bible is outdated. The laws of the Bible is outdated. That was just talking about for that time. Ezekiel 18 and 21. But if the wicked will turn from all his sins that he hath committed, and keep all my statutes, and do that which is lawful and right, he shall surely live, he shall not die. All his transgressions that he hath committed, they shall not be mentioned unto him. In his righteousness that he hath done, he shall live. Have I any pleasure at all that the wicked should die, saith the Lord power, and not that he should return from his ways and live? But when the righteous turneth away, turneth away from his righteousness and committeth iniquity, and doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth, shall he live? All his righteousness that he hath done shall not be mentioned, and his trespass that he hath trespassed. And that's the other thing, man. You know you're an Israelite, you a man out here, you teaching, or you a camp leader, or you a leader of men, or whatever the case, and then you know you got it going good for a certain amount of time, and then the Lord take that spirit away from you. The Lord calls you to go off. The Lord got you doing something wicked. The Lord got another plan for you, man. That's a scary situation, man. That's a scary situation, man. I was thinking about it last night, man. This song that I think the name was Vado. He had a little hook that he said, "Stay out the way till you win the way." Pretty much stay out the way till you win the way. Hey, man, stay out the way of getting in trouble, man, till hopefully you win the way of the Lord. When the Lord return, you in the way going up into the beams, going up into the chariots, man. But here go the part, though, watch. Ezekiel 18 and 25, this how the people feel. Yet ye say, Ezekiel 18 and 25, yet ye say, the way of the Lord is not equal. Hear now, O house of Israel, is not my way equal? Are not your ways unequal? Yeah. Oh, the most of the people say that the ways of the scriptures are not equal. My ways are better. You know, we living better than they was living in them times. We more righteous. We got more understanding of the scriptures. My pastor done broke the Bible down to me backwards and forwards. Ezekiel 18 and 25. Yet ye say, the way of the Lord is not equal. Hear now, O house of Israel, is not my way equal? Are not your ways unequal? When a righteous man turneth away from his righteousness, and committeth iniquity, and dieth in them, for his iniquity that he hath done shall he die. Again, when the wicked man turneth away from his wickedness that he committed, and doeth that which is lawful, sin is transgression of the law, right? Again, when the wicked man turneth away from his righteousness, from his wickedness that he committeth, and doeth that which is lawful and right, he shall save his soul alive, because he considereth and turneth away from all his transgressions that he hath committed. He shall surely live, he shall not die. Yet saith the house of Israel, the way of the Lord is not equal. O house of Israel, are not my ways equal? Are not your ways unequal? Let's keep reading. Let's keep reading. Therefore, I will judge you, O house of Israel, everyone according to his ways, saith the Lord power. Repent and turn yourselves from all your transgressions, so iniquity shall not be your ruin. Cast away from you all your transgressions, whereby ye have transgressed, and make you a new heart and new spirit. For why will ye die, O house of Israel? For why will ye die, O house of Israel? For I have no pleasure in the death of him that dieth, saith the Lord power. Wherefore turn yourselves and live ye. Yeah, man. The Lord pleading with his people, man. The Lord pleading with his people. I need some water. Hope not feeling that bad. It's a little scratchy. Not as bad as last week, though. Last week it was crazy. Like fucking ants was in my throat biting it. Like, what the hell? Was another one I said, okay, Isaiah. I was thinking about that in Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 56, and if to follow that one up with Sirach. I think it's Sirach chapter 5. I think it is. We'll see. Let's get this one first. Isaiah 55 and 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. Watch this. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. Going back to the Lord saying, are my ways equal? Are your ways equal? Is not my ways equal, Israel, and your ways unequal? Israel like, nah, it's the opposite way around, Lord. That stuff was for them times. You can't translate the laws of the Bible into these times. For my thoughts, Isaiah 55 and 8, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Yeah, man. The ways of the Lord, the ways of the scriptures, the ways of the Lord is higher. The laws that the Lord gave Israel is higher than what we got going on here. But we not following it. That's why the earth is giving it to the hand of the wicked. It's Sirach 5. Yep. Let's go. Let's start at 5 and 1. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 5 and 1. Set not thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. Follow not thine own mind, and thy strength to walk in the ways of thine heart, and say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm have happened unto me? For the Lord is long suffering. He will in no wise let thee go. Concerning propitiation, not without fear to add sin unto sin, and say not his mercy is great, He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins, for mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Huh? Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 5 and 7, 6. And say not his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in a day of vengeance. Yep. Sooner or later, man, it's going to come. Sooner or later, the Lord, matter of fact, what's that one right here? Sooner or later, it's going to be a time and you're going to have to pay the piper. Yeah, Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early. Yeah, man. We got to understand, we turned our back to the Lord, man. We pulled away the shoulder from the Lord. Zephaniah, right? Yeah, Zechariah 7 and 11. But they refused to hearken, and pulled away the shoulder, and stopped their ears, that they should not hear. Yea, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law and the words which the Lord of hosts hath sent in his spirit by the form of prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts. Therefore, remember we just read, go and hide my face till they acknowledge, right, their transgressions, right? Therefore, it came to pass that as he cried, and they would not hear, so they cried, and I would not hear, saith the Lord of hosts. Huh? Therefore it came, Zechariah 7 and 13. Therefore it is come to pass that as he cried, and they would not hear, so they cried, and I would not hear, saith the Lord of hosts. So it's going to come a time where the Lord going to stop listening, man. The Lord got his men out here, and you see the certain things. Everybody is playing their role in the situation. Prophecy is going to happen. The words of the Lord not going to go out void. So going back to it, you have the guys that's marching around and they drawing all this attention to themselves, negative attention, and they're doing certain things and they're saying certain things and this and that. Donald Trump just defunded Columbia University because they didn't do enough there to stop anti-Semitism. Columbia University is no longer going to be funded by the federal government. So these camp leaders and these actions that they doing, ultimately all it's going to do is lead to the famine of the world. It's going to lead to them finding some kind of way to come up with some kind of legislation or some type of law, some type of proposal or an executive order where they're gonna have us off the streets teaching. That's all that's gonna lead up to. You could see it plain as day. Okay, here we still going. Get a couple more. So we doing our job until then, man. We doing what the Lord said do, man. Ezekiel 33:2. Okay, start there. Ezekiel chapter 33:2. Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast, and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet, and warn the people. That go back to what we was reading Amos earlier, right? Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. So thou, son of man, so thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me. Ezekiel 33:7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me. This is what we doing, man. We warning the house of Israel. We warning the house of Israel that things is going to get spicier and spicier. It's not going to get lighter. It's going to get spicier and spicier as we get closer and closer to the end. So pick the right path, man. Choose the right path. So yeah, so that one I'm going to close out. I ain't gonna overdo it. So provided for whoever stepped in, checked in, tapped in. You know, I appreciate it. I'm gonna say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh. Salute to the men out there, pushing the fullness of the scriptures in these times to the hopeful elect, scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird. Tabernacle of King David. 144,000 mighty men, peace, blessings. Keep pushing the truth to the remnant, men, women, children. Remain spiritual out there. Shalom, Israel. Shalom.